In this lesson, we will learn how to change a port of a sham server. So let's suppose that if in the previous lecture, when we were starting this Apache web server, and when you were starting this, you were actually getting an error, then this is probably due to a port confliction. So let me tell you one thing. Basically, when we actually install this XAMPP, now XAMPP uses this local host to serve the website. And in behind there is actually a port that is :80. So if we enter :80 and we hit on enter, you can see that the website is actually loaded. So this is actually a port that is given to the XAMPP. But sometimes some of the softwares that you have on your personal computer or you will be installing in the future that may conflict with the XAMPP, because some of the software use the same 80 port and that conflicts with that. So that is why if you were having any of the issues when you were starting the XAMPP server, or if you did not have any issues, then I would highly recommend you to change your port from 80 to something else, so that even if you install any of the software, that is not going to conflict with the XAMPP. So let's see how we can go ahead and how we can change our port. Now the very first thing that you need to do is to stop your server, and you also have to stop it right here. Now once you have stopped your server, now what you need to do is to go into the config of the Apache. Now what you need to do is to click on this Apache httpd.conf, alright? And once you are in here, it's going to open up a notepad file. Now we have to go down, and right here you can see that after this hash sign, you can see that we've got this listen 80. So now this 80 port, this is the default port. Now we have to change this to something else. So we will write here 8080. Alright, we will change this port to 8080. Now we have to go down further. And right here you can see that we've got this server name, and I'm at this right here. Now we've got this localhost :80. So instead of this localhost :80, I will change this to 8080 and make sure that this 8080 is similar to what you have entered there. So if you have entered there 8081, you have to enter there as well. Now what you have to do is to press Ctrl S to save this. Now you have to close this file. And now if you will go ahead and you restart your server, you can see that now we've got our port to be 8080. And now we can start our XAMPP, our Apache, our MySQL, and both are running. Now if we go ahead and we refresh this, you will see that the website will not be loaded. It says the site cannot be reached. And the reason for that is because we have just changed our port. So before that, it was :80, but Chrome already know that website's port address are 80. So now if we have changed the port, then we have to define that port. So we have to write here localhost :8080, and now we have to hit on enter, and now the website will be loaded. Now, I would highly recommend you to change your port, because in the future, let's suppose that you will be installing some of the softwares, whether it's development software or any other software, there is high chance that that would conflict with the XAMPP. So make sure to change your port. In the next lecture, we will be working with the installation of WordPress on our Windows operating system.